And welcome, wrestling fans. I'm Alan Sanchez. Next to me is Junior Bruce. The team is back together out here for a June spectacular here at Supreme Pro Wrestling, and it's getting off pretty hot out here. We already had a big match, number one.
Opening match, we had an exciting tag team extravaganza. You had the return of the pirates that can count to three. Axe murdering pirates that can count to three between Bobby Hart and Patrick Fitzpatrick, former SPW Tag Team Champions, going up against the Von Erie's, the return of Christina Von Erie, as well as, it's just the ugly gangsters coming out here just wrecking fools. Of course, they came out with the victory, setting themselves up for a shot at whomever wins this match.
This right now, current champions, they're at Honor Society, and the beautiful people or the beautiful freaks or what's going on here, because this team's been back and forth with each other, against each other, and now we see one of their old bandmates outside the ring.
Well, Corvus out here came out halfway into the match, decided to sit down, watching intently what's going on. You got Truex and Tilo kind of isolating Drake Frost from his tag team partner for most of the match now. Looking fairly dire for the Honor Society right now, Alan.
Now I saw that, big boot right there by Tilo. And Tilo, nice combination right there. And that straight skull right into the mat. You had a chance to talk to the Honor Society earlier. What'd you hear from them?
When talking to them, I wanted to know exactly who were they the most interested in facing. Who did they feel deserved a shot at their titles? And, I got the exact answer I was expecting from them. They're fighting champions. They'll take on anybody, anywhere, anytime. As long as there's a ring, they've got the will, the way to defend their titles. They're fighting champions for sure.
These are two big men going at it. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't see their made-up titles coming out here in the Beautiful Freaks. But they want the real thing. They got a chance to do that here today.
I think they wanted to keep their shoulders free for the real.
Okay.
For the real gold.
Now, what's Corvus doing out here? That's what I want to do. He's got the best seat in the house.
Corvus is a tough dude to read. I'm looking at him. He looks fairly interested, but a little disappointed, I guess you could say.
And Corvus has got that new attitude look on him. I mean, he's 2 count right there. And I think right now I'm looking at Frost. He's going to need a tag in for a fresh samurai because he's really getting worked. Ooh, and right to the jaw.
That might give him a ticket to do it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He's just got to get back all the way to his corner.
Does he know what side he's going to be on it quickly? Oh, and that's smart. That is smart.
Truex ain't a chump. He's not going to let that happen easy.
And trying to get in there, but ooh, look at that DDT. Again, being planted right to that canvas. And we've talked about it before. We've seen this ring get set up. There's no padding or any kind of spring. That's wood. That is wood under there.
So it's a big man on stiff wood, Alan. I can say that, right?
Yeah, I think we can do it. Yeah,
right.
We'll check with the FCC later if that's going to be. Oh, a big boot. Talking about a stiff boot across the face and up and over.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, man. Wow.
Frost just gave Truex a one-way ticket to the outside to the hard floor below, and then just clobbered Tilo.
Ooh. I guarantee you, did you hear everyone gasp after they heard that collision to the ground?
I was too busy gasping myself.
Yeah, and I think he might have injured his ankle somehow. He's still able to get himself up, and as he went for the tag, you got to give credit to Truex right there because he was able to not only get up after that horrific crash to the outside, he was able to pull his Sir Samurai off the mat, so he wasn't able to make that tag. Now Tilo taking it to a lonely Frost, where he would have had the tag right now. But again, I mean, as you're looking at it right here, you're looking at the best chance the Beautiful Freaks have had. I mean, they're really cohesive more than ever.
They're working like a well-oiled machine. And even though he took a hard spill to the outside, you could just tell, like, what being a champion here in SPW means to these guys. The endorphins are pumping, and it's going to allow them to overcome a lot of physical ailments or punishment that the average man would succumb to easily. Like you.
Well, I knew I missed you for some reason.
It's always nice to sit here with you, Alan.
Saw on the outside, Truex using it. Truex
is up to something.
He's
here.
up to something, but he's, again, this is a more cohesive, more focused team, Beautiful Freaks than ever. I mean, this is kind of cover 2. I mean, this team was kind of put together. There wasn't a plan for them to come together. It was just more like they kind of had the same goals, and they were friends because they had the same enemies.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I'm just thinking about,
Oh, and that big slam!
The journey that we've seen the Beautiful People / the Beautiful Freaks take over the last several months. To see a bit of disharmony now, to see Corvus out here clearly surveying the situation. These are 2 teams, the Honor Society and the Beautiful Freaks, that have come a long way in a short period of time, and it looks like we're about to get much needed Mr. Punishment into the match.
Well, both men, finally, Sir Samurai gets a tag.
That's a hot tag right there.
Oh, come on. And he says bring out on all comers, and look at that big elbow right to the chest. Another elbow right to the middle of that chest. Up and over goes Truex. Up and over goes Tilo, and he is fired up.
Mr. Hip Toss.
Didn't account for Tilo being so close. Tilo desperately breaks up that count. And to the feet of Corvus on the outside. And Corvus, like you said earlier, I'll agree with you on this. It's hard to read. I don't know what he's looking at, but he is ooh.
Well, you've got these. Wow.
Ooh. Let's just listen to this one. See, that's just right to the chin. Building some momentum. Over to the other side. It caught a boot right to the face. And Jeez, I think I even broke. Oh my gosh. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Wow. Honor Society retains their tag team championship. Corvus is on the outside. He was kind of shaking his head a little bit. And now, I don't know, I think Corvus is going to leave in disappointment. Yeah, Corvus goes back into the locker room area.
What I want to know is, does this mean that the Beautiful People / Beautiful Freaks, was this their one shot at the titles? Because they were owed a rematch.
Right.
For losing at the anniversary show. Was this it? Are we to believe that Corvus is just going to sit back and allow this to happen without him being involved?
That's one thing I love and don't know so much love about SPW is the fact that you think you have all the answers and they keep changing. And Corvus, I think vacant chair just got a piece of the Beautiful Freak's mind. But either way, still your tag team champions.
I'm glad you or I weren't. Well, maybe if you were sitting in that chair, that would have been better.
Again, I missed you, but we still got so much more action coming up.